Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to your mat today. We are going to do a super slow flow. It'll be a full body, deep stretch practice. It's for all levels, beginners included. And I want to invite you to welcome yourself as you are with a real open mind, a sense of curiosity, playfulness, and an open heart. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Let's begin. We'll start with puppy dog pose. So on knees with toes tucked towards the back of your mat. Can walk your hands out in front. Be up on your fingertips with the arms straight, lifting your tailbone towards the sky, and then bring either your forehead or your chin to or towards the floor. So if you can have your chin down, you'll do that. Pressing your fingertips down, lift the undersides of your arms so you feel your shoulder blades coming onto the back, and then your chest sinks down. Take a couple of full breaths in and out through the nose. Then point your toes, bringing your hands flat, start to slide them back, coming into child's pose. A sweet flow to open our practice today. Inhale, rise all the way up to kneeling, bringing your fist to your low back, just to your sacral area below the waistline. Lift through the side body, shoulders back, mini back bend here as you take the head back and lift your chest towards the sky. Inhaling, rise up. Exhale, child's pose, hips back to heels, but we'll side bend. So walk your hands over to the right, turn your torso over your right leg. Coming onto your left fingertips, see if you can walk your left hand out a little bit further. And we go the other direction, turn over the left leg, walk your right hand out up on your fingertips, away from your body and even over to the left more as you bow into your right side body. It's definitely a feel-good stretch practice today. And now bring your hands back to center for child's pose. Take a breath in. With your exhale, cat tilt, round yourself up to all fours. And then inhale, cow position or dog tilt, arching your spine. Puppy dog, we'll do that sequence one more time. Walk your hands out, up onto your fingertips, bring chin or chest to the floor or towards the floor. Tailbone lifting towards the sky. Just noticing where you may have tight spots or hot spots in the body today. Good, child's pose, shift the weight back. One of the benefits of slowing it down is you can really feel into these places and breathe into them and help create deep sense of release and opening. Inhale, rise up, hands to the sacral area just below the waistline. Lift through the side body. Now as you hug your shoulders back, squeeze your elbows in towards each other some. Little baby camel here. Inhale, rise. Sit back on the heels. Toes are pointed, and we do a side bend in child's pose over to the right. Walk your left fingertips further out and over more to the right, breathing into your left side body. Inhaling, let's go the other direction. Over the left leg, walk your right hand out. Inhaling back to center, child's pose. Exhale, round cat back. Inhale, arch your spine. Let's come kneeling at the back of the mat again. From here, step the right foot forward, lunge. We're coming into Anjaneyasana. You can always pad your knee up if it's too much pressure on the back knee. Toes of the back foot can be pointed as I have here or tucked. And then stretch arms up alongside the ears. Breathing. Front foot and back knee draw towards each other. So slow flow, longer holds. And the deepest of stretches, hip flexor muscles here. Hello. Exhale, hands to floor. Let's come into downward dog. So tuck your back toes and stretch up and back, bending a knee, straightening the other leg. Move back and forth a few times. Hold a steady dog pose. If you're tighter in the hamstrings, your back is rounded, your low back, you'll want to bend your knees and lift your tailbone to arch your spine more. And then move your hips up and back so you're pressing through the arms. And you work your legs straight, but only so much as you can keep the curve to your low back. If you start to round in the back, then you know, pause with the straightening of the legs. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. So coming into a standing forward fold at the back of the mat. Feet about 2 fist distance apart. Fingertips on the floor or hands to your ankles. Legs could be straight or knees could be bent. Lifting tailbone. It would be the same action as in downward dog if the hamstring muscles are tighter. And then keeping the forward fold, turn your head side to side, just shaking your head no. Loosening up your neck. And then yes. Say we do no first and then yes second. And then hold steady here in your forward fold. Lift your toes. Try to lift the arches of your feet. Create some tone in the legs. You want to feel as if you're drawing energy from the ground up through your legs into your hips. Come into a squat. So feel free to turn your toes out as much as necessary. Make sure that your toes and knees point in the same direction. If you need to have your heels lifted in your squat, just have your heels lifted. Now we bring knees to the floor. So you go hands to the floor, knees down, up to kneeling, and then step left leg forward for Anjaneyasana. Back toes tucked or pointed. Extend arms up alongside the ears. Front foot and back knee pulling towards each other, creating tone and strength. Exhale, release. Hands to floor. Lift your back leg, step forward. Standing forward fold. Uttanasana. Lift the arches. Bend your left knee deeply. The right leg straight or as straight as you can have it. Bring your left fingertips to the floor or a block just in front of the feet, forming a tent and a tripod, and then stretch your right arm to the sky for our Uttanasana twist. Ground from the right hip through the right leg. You want to feel like you're actively pushing down into the earth. Soften your jaw. Relax your face. With your exhale, we'll jump switch. So bend the right knee, right fingertips, replace the left hand, left arm to the sky. So there's really a sense of mindfulness of presence here, how we're aligning the body, right? Everything has an impact on everything else. So the way we line the feet up, the way we root down through the left leg, the way we twist not from the hips, but we lengthen through the spine and turn to look over the left shoulder, can help enhance and refine our posture. Exhale and release. Or it enhances old patterns. Right? So that's one of the benefits of alignment in our postures. Because if we're not paying attention, we'll probably just align ourselves in our natural ways. And sometimes it can be helpful to open up in new ways and create new pathways, especially if we tend to have a rounded upper back or the head is forward. Inhaling, step your left foot back to lunge. Bring your left hand flat. You could always use a block to prop it up and stretch right arm alongside the ear for our inside twist. Hug inner thighs towards the midline. Press through the back leg. So you're reaching out through the left heel. With your exhale, release right hand to the floor. To switch legs, you could step, jump, stumble, or crawl switch. I'm going to jump switch. But any of those ways works as long as you switch the legs. Right hand down, left arm reaching for the sky. Create space as you extend out of the waistline, lengthening through the spine. And as you look over your left shoulder, just relax your jaw, relax your face. Deep Ujjayi breath. If you're familiar with Ujjayi, otherwise you're breathing naturally in and out through the nose. Exhale, release. Hands to floor. Press back to downward diggity dog. Shift forward to plank pose. Shoulders over the wrists. Bring your knees to the floor. Lift your tailbone. Now 3 times we're going to lower chin and chest either to the floor or maybe just slightly forward and down and then back up. So you work the level that's best for you, just warming up shoulders. It's like a push-up with knees down, but we're shifting forward as we lower. So bend your elbows, maybe come a quarter, half, or all the way chin and chest. Push back up. Number 2. Push back up. Number 3. Push back up. Let's come all the way to the floor. Point your toes. Lengthen through the side body. Draw your shoulders back and start to pull your hands back so you feel your body sliding through the arms. And then lift your chest for cobra. Maybe you stick to a low cobra. Keep pulling the hands back. Perhaps you lift the upper or lower part of the rib cage, and maybe you're lifting even your belly off the floor. Lifting through the heart. Shoulders draw back. Exhale and lower down. Tuck your toes, push up to hands and knees. Melt your heart towards the ground. Lift your knees, stretch up and back to downward dog. Bend your knees and look forward and walk all the way to the front of the mat, keeping the knees bent to get there. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, lower your arms. Tree pose flow. Standing on the right foot. Now you could always take left heel to right ankle with left toes on the ground. This is a great way to work this pose here. It still requires a lot to balance. You could also take foot to the calf or sole of the left foot to the upper inner right thigh, squeezing the midline. Then stretch arms up alongside the ear. So when I say squeeze the midline, you're pressing your foot and your thigh or foot and calf firmly into each other. Hip points are square to the front, opening the left knee more to the left. The tailbone anchors down, the belly lifts up as you extend through your arms, but extend from the back of your body. Try to get more length through the mid and upper back. With your exhale, slow step back to lunge, and we'll come into crescent lunge. Now, if this is a tricky position for you, you could always lower back knee to the floor. Front thigh bone parallel to the floor, knee over the ankle. Lift through your spine, lengthen through the arms. Exhale, lower your back knee to the floor. Twisting, either left hand to the floor again, right arm reaches up, or take left arm to the outside of the right thigh. Hands in prayer. Right hand pressing into the left. Look over your left shoulder. Sink deeper into the front line. Let's relax your jaw. Inhale, release. Tricky transition here to warrior 2. Lift your back leg, ground your foot and just slide your right foot over to the left a little bit. Heel toe it over. So the heel of the front foot lines up to the center of the arch of the back foot. And then we rise up, extending arms out to the sides. And maybe, as I do, you feel a little burn in the quads. Definitely feeling the burn here. Left thigh bone roots back. Press the top of your left thigh back, even widen the inner left thigh. And then the right buttock scoops under as you reach and stretch through the arms. Reversing the warrior. Left hand to the outer left leg, right arm alongside the ear. Just 2 more breaths. Bend deeper into the front leg so the knee is directly over the ankle. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Come onto the toes of your back foot and step forward, standing forward fold. Super slow flow, super deep flow. I don't know about you, but for me, I was definitely feeling that one. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, lower your arms. Standing on the left foot, right foot, either toes stay down, right foot to calf, or right foot to inner thigh. Stretch your arms up with your hip points square to the front. Squeezing the midline, right foot, left inner thigh, pressing firmly together. Anchor your tailbone down. Crescent lunge. Bend the left knee a little bit. Try to make it graceful. Make it suave, smooth as you step back to crescent lunge. And it may not be that graceful or suave. So just be with what is. It's all good. Deep bend in the front leg. Your back knee to the floor. Now we're twisting. Right arm outside of the left thigh. Hands in prayer position. Left hand pressing into the right. Or right hand could modify with on the floor on the inside of the front foot. Tack your left hip back. Pull out of the waistline. Inhale, release. Hands to floor. Lift your back leg. Ground the foot. Turn it up. Heel toe your left foot over so it's heel to arch. And then rise up for warrior 2. Right thigh bone roots back. Tailbone anchors under. And you want to press through the leg bones. Root down into the earth. Okay, reverse it. Right hand to outer, left knee or shin, left arm alongside the ear. Exhale, release. Hands to floor, back to downward diggity dog. Bring your knees to floor, coming into child's pose. Shift back. If you can have hips on heels, do so. Otherwise, the hips can be slightly off heels. Arms extended or hands crossed, resting forehead on the back of your hand. Slowly rise up. Have a seat. Extend your right leg out in front. Cross the left ankle just above the right knee for a seated figure 4. So bend the right knee, pull it in. The more your foot is out, the more your hands are back, the lesser the stretch. So the more you pull it in and walk your hands forward, the more intense. Activate your left foot. Flex your toes. Draw the outer edge of the foot back. Lifting through the chest, lifting through the heart. And then exhale, stretch your right leg straight, keeping left ankle just above the knee. Pull your sitting bones back and apart. So widen your seat and fold forward. Bow in. Maybe walk your hands out a bit further. Maybe sit more upright with your hands behind you if it's too hard to fold here. Inhale and rise. And we'll switch legs. Right ankle crosses just above the left knee. Let's pull it in for our seated figure 4. Activate your foot. Flex your toes. Draw the outer foot back. Lift through the chest. Try to resist your right knee more towards the front of the mat. Stretch the left leg out. Active foot and wolf fold. Lifting up and out of the waistline. Bow. Relax your face. Inhale and rise. Lie on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then we'll stretch out for Shavasana, never to be skipped. Always take at least a minute. And if you have the space in your day, several minutes to just unwind and let go. Thanks so much for being here. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.